It is Tuesday, the 6th of January, 2026. And that means it's time for another video where I talk about things. In this episode, Iran. What's happening in Iran right now with the Ayatollah Khamenei and the IRGC and the whole situation in the Islamic Republic of Iran and that brutal dictatorship that is oppressing the people of Iran since 47 years. Well, the fact is, as I've been telling you from the beginning of all these protests and even long before, and all the way back to June, even before that for years, I've been telling you, when the people of Iran have actually had enough, they will be the ones to overthrow that government. And it is probably going to have to happen in a very swift and brutal move. It's not going to be peaceful. It's not going to be easy. There will be people losing their lives. And we're seeing that already. I also told you, it's not a thing that can just creep and move along slowly. It needs to happen, not one city on one day, the next city on another day, another two cities another day, and then another one city the next day, and so on, which is exactly what's been going on right now. That's not going to work. Iran, I'm telling you, love you guys, the people of Iran. I want you to be free of this brutal dictatorship. I've been telling you over and over again, all my friends in Iran and all my Iranian friends overseas or outside of Iran, the only way to do this is if you have the numbers. And that means you have to have 3 to 5 million people in the streets all at once, going to all of the government institutions that matter, all of the key government buildings, key residences of the key leaders, and overrunning all those things, and all of the IRGC bases as well, and all the other paramilitary bases that support the regime that's in power currently. And it needs to happen all at once. You can't just do this piecemeal. Every day that the government remains in power, they remain in power and they get stronger by the very fact that you have not overrun them. You know, a little fight here, a little fight there, 5,000, 10,000 people on the street is not going to cut it. Hello there in chat. I see you. Hi. Thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get my messages or notifications about my videos in the future. I really appreciate it. There is just no way that the people of Iran are going to overthrow this disgusting, oppressive regime, which has brutalized the Iranian people for so many years. If you try to do it slowly, it's just not going to work. We've seen it time and time again. The energy and the momentum fizzles out, and then the crackdowns begin, and we're already seeing it. Something like 1,200 people have already been arrested. More than 20 people have been killed. 1 or 2 IRGC people have been killed. The numbers aren't good for the people. You need to be out there in massive numbers, not a couple 100,000, not 1 million. You need at least 3 million to 5 million. Here's why. The armed forces, if you add them all up, including the army, which I know you can say the army is not fighting against the people. Whatever, they're still the army. Most of them are still taking orders. The army and the IRGC and all their ilk added up are something like 1.3 to 1.8 million people. Therefore, you need at least 3 to 5 million people to overrun them, completely overrun them, everywhere that they are, so that they surrender immediately. You need to take power. That doesn't happen easy. Freedom's not easy, and freedom's not free. There's a cost to it. It's not easy. It's not cheap, but it's worth it to shake the Ayatollah's regime off of you, right? You need to get rid of them. And that means you need to do it by force, because they're clearly not going to go peacefully, and they're going to keep forcefully oppressing you. So either they force you to be oppressed under their thumb, or you force them to get out of the way. one way or the other. It's up to you. And the time, in my opinion, to do that is ASAP. But when that ASAP is, really depends on you. And yes, Israel and America and the UK and France and whoever else might be able to help a little bit with some strategic hits here and there and some other kinds of help maybe. But ultimately, America and no other nation is actually going to overthrow the government in Iran by themselves. It depends on the people of Iran. You know, it's your fight. We respect you, we love you, we want you to be free. But no one else can fight this for you. You have a very big country, right? You have, again, 90 million or so citizens in Iran with an army or armed forces of about 1.3 to 1.8 million people, however you count it. That's a big army. That is a force with a lot of guns and power. And sure, their guns and power are not a match for the guns and power of the US or even of Israel in like a ballistic missile contest. But on the ground, that is a lot of people that are, armed and trained to suppress protests. And there's no way America is going to send its entire army to Iran. And Israel's army is tiny by comparison. We don't have enough people to send to Iran to take over the country. Anybody who has that thinking in their head, you're living in fantasy land. Okay. Oh, the Mossad is behind this. The Mossad can't overthrow the government of Iran by itself. It requires the people of Iran to do this. There is no other way. Thank you for the message there. To see your comments. Again, I wish we could push a button and the government of Iran would just disappear and be replaced by a good, peaceful government that wants peace with the rest of the world. But that's just not reality. The reality is the government of Iran is going to have to be replaced by the people of Iran. There's no other way to do it. It's not even a feasible concept that it would be somebody else coming in to do the job for you. Okay? Yes, you want the help. Yes, you deserve some help. And I hope that the relative governments that can help are doing everything they can. I can tell you, I certainly know some of them are doing something, as many of us know. But ultimately, this is your fight, Iran. I hope this is your time. I really do. I'm sure that this government will eventually fall. Maybe 3 years, maybe 12 years, who knows? But maybe now. Maybe now's the time to get up and today overthrow the Ayatollah. It's not up to Trump, it's not up to Bibi to do that today. Despite what you've seen in the news, it's not up to them. It's up to the people in Iran. There's nothing else that can be said or done about this other than you need to get up and fight for the freedom of your country. And that's it. I love you all. Wish you peace and happiness and prosperity. And for now, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.